right, welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. Riding a motorcycle, one of the funnest things you can do here on planet Earth. You can do it out in the, not just on the roads, but of course in the dirt as well. These guys know all about that. And with us this morning, Mr. Dave Stahl.
How you doing, bud?
Not talking about cars, we're talking about motorcycles and dirt bikes.
That's right, absolutely. Well, you know, this is such a great group of guys. I've been hanging with them for quite some time. And it's kind of one of those unknown events to go on in and around San Diego. If anybody was a motorcycle enthusiast back in the 60s and the 70s, you remember Bultaco and they remember Husqvarna.
Oh, yeah.
Well, these guys have basically brought this back to life. Well, actually, I don't think it ever really died.
It never went away, did it?
Well, they got older, the bikes got older, but they just kept on racing.
Yeah.
So tell everybody a little bit about the group.
Basically, we're California Vintage Motocross Club, Calvmx. We're a group of individuals that still race the old bikes. Any ages from young children all the way up to older people.
What's the difference between the older bikes and the newer bikes of today?
Mostly suspension.
I was going to say inches.
Yeah.
From 3 inches to what? 12 inches.
Oh, yeah.
The new bikes are 12 inches plus the suspension. That means how much when you land after jumping, how much the bike can absorb. The old bikes are 3-4 inches. It's a little bit of a difference. So we don't like to go too high in the air.
Yeah.
And they still go fast.
And one thing we really want to clarify is that this isn't just for old riders. It's old bikes. But we're looking for younger riders.
Well, there's a little kid back there sitting on one of his old bikes. He seems to be all ready to go, geared up.
He hasn't gotten off that bike since we got here, so you know where that's going. And females. We're looking for more and more females. So Desiree, if you're out there, you need to come down here, and because Desiree used to work here, rides motocross.
Yeah, yeah. Desiree's store again.
Desiree, absolutely.
So does her husband.
Tell us a little bit about some of the bikes that you've got here. I mean, you've got some really unique bikes.
Yeah, this is a collection.
Should we just walk around and talk about
historical collection? Well, we'll start right here. Okay. This is Mako, owned by Norm Himaka, 1974, Norm?
Let's get Norm over here. We'll chat with Norm. Norm, tell us a little bit about your bike.
It's a 1973, mostly. It's highly modified with other parts on there, but it's...
You're cheating?
No, cheating. Just some of the parts aren't available anymore, so you got to kind of get what you can get.
Did you see everybody over here flare up when they said, what do you mean you got other parts on that bike? Well, we don't want you to have a brand spanking new motor. But now this bike has got heritage like nobody's business. I mean, these guys have been running motorcycles for how long? This company?
This company no longer exists.
I know, but back in the day,
they were the ones.
They were absolutely one. Yeah. All right, let's go over here. Stay right there, Luis. Otherwise, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. Let's talk to Osa. Tell the folks about an Osa.
It's a 74 Osa. It's a Spanish bike. It's a great bike. I love it. It's actually one of the best bikes in the group. So.
Did you guys all hear that? Okay, I'm leaving right now. I'm going over here to the other best bike in the group, and I was going to tell you, Gary, tell us a little bit about your bike.
Well, this is a 74 CZ made in Czechoslovakia. They were the icon of the old school motocross back in the 60s and the early 70s. Every kid actually wanted one of these or a Husky. They are just very reliable. They're very heavy. It's probably ex-Soviet tank armor that probably has something to do with it.
Yeah.
They're just a really good handling bike, and this is what I rode as a kid 41 years ago.
Really?
Is
this your belt?
No, sir. That's where they were. That's what held on the tank.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
And once I understand, you're the rabbit of the group.
Well, I'm one of the oldest of the group. But,
but I hear you're the rabbit. People like to chase you.
Well,
because you're a little hard to catch sometimes?
Sometimes that happens. You know.
But they never catch up.
They never catch up. Hey, let's talk to our photographer here, because we must talk to the photographer. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Now, what got you all excited about this type of sport?
Well, actually, I was introduced to motocross back when I was 16, and I fell in love with the sport, and then I met him, and it was,
That was the end of that.
It was great.
So you're the photographer. You're the one who runs that
for the club.
Does he let you ride it every once in a while?
Well, we try.
We try. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hi.
And you are?
Robert.
And what are you riding?
I have a 1974 Husqvarna CR125.
I love this bike. This is one of the best bikes in the world.
They're all 74,
I have to agree.
That's right. Once you got them started, man, they were great bikes.
Yes, it is.
Does this one start real quick?
Yes, it does.
That's not a Husqvarna. No offense, but either that or it was something I wasn't doing to my bike that was proper.
Right. Let's tell people how they can join. So Calvmx, like Victor, Calvmx.net is the website. If you want to join Calvmx, you're open for enrollment, aren't you?
Of course. And we also have classes for modern bikes, too, just for the guys that don't have the old bikes.
All right.
But there's plenty of these old bikes around. There's plenty of parts to get for them, so don't be afraid. It's very easy to get a hold of them, and we can help you find a bike, too.
Fantastic. All right. Frank, thanks so much. Dave Stahl, is always a pleasure.
All right. We have to say sorry to Dave Davis. Sorry, didn't bring him in on Friday.
We'd have loved to have been here. He's a street rider, though.
That's okay.
Dave Stahl, thanks so much. More to come on Good Morning San Diego. Stay with us.